Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Rachel and this is the Girl with the Pilates Mat Studio, and today we're doing intermediate Pilates. It is a 40-minute class. We're going to focus on our core, but don't worry, it doesn't mean you're doing 40 minutes of hard core exercises. We're going to mix things in. So you're going to do core stability, core strength, and we're going to work not just here, but here, all the way down the back and all the way up the spine as well. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. So you're going to start standing on your mat with your feet hip width apart. I want you to come to the back of your mat, so you've got the mat in front of you. And we're going to start by just having a little bit of awareness of our core and our standing posture. So I want you to just put your hands on your hip bones and just draw your fingers downwards towards the pubic bone. Okay, and I want you to just gently draw the abdominals in away from your hands, and if you need to, adjust your spine so those three bones are in alignment. That means you're using those core muscles, those are deep core muscles, okay? Arms are going to be on the sides of your body. Palms on the thighs, draw the shoulders back. Take a breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, let's take the chin to the chest and try and pull your core muscles in further. So we're not changing anything other than pulling the muscles in, taking that head down. Inhale, coming up. We're going to exhale, pulling in on those abdominals. Taking the chin down. Inhale up, and one more. Exhale, drawing in. And inhale, coming up. Now take a breath in. Exhale, we're going to draw in. This time we're going to soften the knees, so bending the knees. Keep pulling in, but start to round the body forward. So the more you go forward, the more you pull back in the opposite direction with your core. So this is already your core work. Inhale. Exhale, drawing in, coming back up to standing. Let's open out across the collarbones. Draw the shoulders back. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest, drawing the abdominals in. Keep pulling in through those abdominals as you go down. So we're doing this just to set our awareness for the whole of the class. Deep breath in. Exhale. Coming all the way up. Draw those shoulders back one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, pulling the abdominals in, softening the knees, finding that mind-body connection, so mind to the core muscles. Inhale and exhale, coming all the way up. Good, so now you're going to take a breath in. We're going to breathe out, chin to the chest. We're going to roll back down. Once your fingertips are touching the floor, you're going to hold it there. Now keep that core pulling in, but lift those arms up, reach those hands out. Try and find a position of a flat back, so it feels like your back is completely flat. All right, hold it there. Keep the position of the shoulders, the spine, the arms, and just try and tuck under. So pull your core in even more, tuck your tailbone under. Right underneath you. And then you're going to come up through the legs and draw the shoulders back. All right, deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest. Rolling down. Fingertips to the floor. Let's sweep those arms up and out. Find the flat back. And now tuck your tailbone under, rounding just that lower back, really engaging through the core, really stretching out the lower back. And then from there, push up through the legs And come up to standing one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale into the chest. Rolling down. Good. Reach the arms up and out. Hold it there. Pull your abdominals in. Pull your belly button in. Tuck your tailbone under. Try and hold that position. Hold that position. Good. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to go back down. Hands on the floor and walk those hands out now. So we're walking out into our plank position. Okay, and we're going to bring our knees underneath us. Okay, so let's just tuck the toes under. Going into some stronger core work now. You're going to take a breath in, breathe out, and think of pulling your abdominals in as you float the knees just off the floor and then lowering down. So it's a tiny, tiny movement. All right, you're going to exhale, you pull the belly button to the spine and then you float the knees just off and lower down. Again, exhale, drawing in, float the knees and gently lower down. Again, and down. And down. And down. Let's do 2 more. And down. Last one. And down. Now you're going to float the knees up, and this time you're going to extend and reach back into a nice shoulder stretch, lowering those heels, lifting those heels, and coming all the way back down. So we're really stabilizing through the shoulders. Draw the core in, float the knees up first of all, and then extend hips to the ceiling. Reaching those legs back, or reaching the chest back to the legs, and then coming back down. You're trying to do this with as much control as possible, so float, hold that float position, and then you extend. Lower those heels, lift those heels, and come all the way down. Cross those feet at the back, and then you're going to sit back over the feet and come into your seated position. Okay, so let's have knees and feet together. And we're going to progress through some movements here. So really focusing again on the belly button to spine movement. You're going to take a breath in, exhale, pulling in, half roll back, coming back to here. Inhale, exhale, pull in, come forward and lift up. Let's reach the arms out. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, exhale, pulling in, coming forward and up. Let's make it a little bit bigger now. So tucking in, coming back. See if you can get back to your mid-back. Inhale. Exhale, pulling in, coming up and over, lifting up through the spine. Exhale, coming back, mid-back. Bottom of the rib cage down. Inhale. Exhale. So every exhale you are pulling that belly button to the spine. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Over. And lifting up 1 more. Tucking under. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up and over. Now you're going to exhale, tuck under, coming back, and we're going to lift 1 leg and then rotate. So your arms are coming around, okay? They clear that leg and then come back. Same leg, so leg closest to me, and back. So trying to feel the rotation at the bottom of the rib cage. So you're working your oblique muscles as well as the TVA muscle. And back, lift and back, lift and back. 2, 1. Well done. Let's go the other way. So don't be tempted to come up. You want to stay in that half roll back position. So we are working those deep core muscles as well as the rotating muscles. 4 more. 2, 1. Hold it there. Take a breath in. Exhale. I want you to come all the way down. Reach your arms overhead. Now inhale, moving the arms, followed by the head, followed by the chest. Exhale, bring yourself up and over. If you're comfortable doing so, you can extend those legs out so they're straight. So we're going into our roll-ups now. Inhale. Head looking forward, and then you exhale on the effort of the exercise, coming up, and then restack the spine. So think of that movement we did initially where we were mobilizing the lower back. That's the beginning of the core engagement. Excuse me. And inhale. Exhale, coming up. Well done through that spine. Again, deep breath in. Exhale, tucking under. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, over and lifting up. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, over. Lifting up. Now we're going to exhale. We're going to go down to the floor. Excuse me. Into that chest lift position. So that, well, you've got just the tips of your shoulder blades on the floor. So don't take your head down. Now I want you to bend those legs. Okay. So you're keeping your head up at this point. Now you're going to lift the legs into tabletop position. Turn the palms down. We're going to go into the 100 exercise. So these arms are pumping, moving from the shoulders. Okay, if we're intermediate level, we should be able to extend our legs. You can keep them bent if you need to. All right, so we're going to turn those legs out from the hips. We're going to keep the arms pumping, and we're going to go into our breath cycles now. 10 cycles of breath. Take a deep breath in and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the legs in. Bend the knees. Take your body down. Bring your arms up, overhead, and then circle them out to the sides. Rest the back of the hands on the floor. Bring your legs into a tabletop position. So we're still engaging our core. We're not sinking down. We're in that neutral position. Let's inhale, knees over to the right hand side. Exhale, use your oblique muscles to bring those knees back. Other way, inhale as you go over. And exhale as you come up. Inhale over. And exhale up. Inhale over. And exhale up. 4 more. Using that breath to really find those core muscles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Right leg down. Left leg down. Bring those hands up. Interlace those fingers. Hands behind the head. Elbows nice and open. Taking a breath in. Let's exhale, coming all the way up. So you're coming as high as you can without your pelvis moving. We're just pulling in right here. Okay, we're going to add rotation to this exercise. So take a breath in. You're going to exhale, rotating to your right. And inhale, center. To your left. And center. Right. And center. Left. And center. Right. And center. Left. And center. Exhale as you turn. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take a breath in. Reach your hands forward. Try and come up a little bit more. Good. Hold that position of your chest and then see if you can lift your arms up. Reach them back and take the body down. Sweep your arms around to the side. Bring your feet a little closer now. Okay, and we're going to bring our legs up, all the way up. Extending those legs as straight as you are able to do. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more rotation. So the hands are flat, they're just out to the side. You are going to reach both legs over to your right hand side. As you exhale, you're going to pull the abdominals in, lower the legs and circle them over to the left and back to the center. Then you're going to go left. Exhale, circle over to the right. And center. So the legs stay together at all times. Inhale. Exhale. So you're trying not to arch your back. Remember, if your back is arching, you're not engaging your core. And this is about that core awareness as much as anything else. Good. 2 to go. Well done. Now lower your left leg to the floor. Let's turn the palms up. Let's flex the foot on the left leg. Point the toe on the right into our hip circles. So we're going to go inwards on an inhale. So we're going to inhale for 1 and exhale for 1. Inhale for 1 and exhale. So you're trying to keep your pelvis still throughout. So you're really working the core in the stability mode here. Last 2. Going the other way, we're going to inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Coming up, we're going to bring that left foot up, lower the right leg down, flex the foot on the right leg. Circles on the left, here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Hold it here. Let's go back the other way. Inhale for 1, exhale for 1. Last 2. Well done. Bend that leg and then bring yourself back to your knees bent, hands down by your side. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, let's go into a little pelvic curl, lifting our body all the way up there. Okay, so you're pushing up through those legs. So there's also, the core is on the back as well. So we're working all these stabilizing muscles here through the back of the body. And then you're going to exhale, lift the right leg up. Inhale, lower it down. Stay on the right. So exhale, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Changing legs. Left leg lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rolling down through that spine, all the way down. Lift your legs back into tabletop. And we're going to nod our chin, lift the head and the chest, reaching the arms forward and onto the knees. So we're going to go into the double leg stretch. So this is intermediate exercise. All right, so from here, we're going to reach the legs and the arms out. Inhaling to reach. Exhale, circle and drag those legs back in. So you're adding resistance to your core. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So try and use as much control as you have. Don't let your back arch. If it's arching, make your legs come higher. The lower the legs go, the more challenge to your core strength. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Hold it there. Pull the knees in and we do a little rock and bring ourselves up to sitting. So let's go into the rolling. So we'll start with rolling like a ball. This is core work. It really is, because if you don't use your core, you won't be able to control the movement. So we're going to bring those feet in and we're going to tip back. So think of pulling belly button to spine and then floating the legs up and finding, first of all, that balance in your own body. Just play around with it for a moment. Find where that tipping point is. Okay, now just pull your belly button in a little more. Tip your pelvis back. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up. Keep that shape. So using the core to initiate the roll. There's no throwing back of the shoulders. It's all coming from the core. And these are very traditional Pilates movements. You don't see them as much, I notice, on YouTube, but these are standard movements for a Pilates class. Hand up, back, and up, and one more, and back, and up. Now hold that balance, and we're going to bring our legs up, so hands underneath. Bring those legs up, holding onto your legs wherever you can reach. You're going to separate the legs and extend them. Now, you may or may not be able to straighten your legs, so wherever you can get to. If you can straighten them, you're going to straighten them. If you can't, keep them bent. Now apply the same principle to this. We're going to roll, but in this position. So you've got to pull your abdominals in to tip you back. And then you're going to come forward, lifting up, finding that balance. Good. Using your core, pull the belly button and tip yourself back. Coming back up, finding that balance. Good. Again. Tipping back. and up. Good. Next one's the last one. Hold it there. Hold it there. Okay, bring those legs together. And see if you can just take your arms away for 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring those feet down. Okay, come onto your side. Now we're going to have the hand right under the shoulder. Okay. So this is a little prep move. I'm just going to go over slightly. Very important to get this alignment. So because we're going to weight there on this arm, so you want the wrist, the elbow and the shoulder in a straight perpendicular line. What you're going to do is you're going to push into this hand. You're going to lift, reach the arm and the leg out, and then you're going to come back down. All right, so we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Again, let's have control. That control, not only does it look nice, but it's real strength when you're having to control a movement slowly. Yes. We're going to do 2 more. I'm smiling because I know what's coming and it's going to be tough. And we're going to lift. And back. Now, we're going to lift up. You're going to take that foot down, okay? And you are going to bring the other foot through and behind. All right, from there, you're going to lift your hips to the ceiling into your side bend. Take the arm back and then gently, gently, gently coming down. Adjust if you need to. Inhale, lift. Exhale over into your side bend. So you want to feel a stretch here. You want to feel that hip coming up to the ceiling. Back and lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale over. Now, unless you've got real pain in your wrists, in which case you can do this on the elbow, try and do it on the hand and over and up and come on down. Let's go on to the other side. Okay, so the first move is essentially the prep. That's what I teach a lot of people because it helps get that feeling of safety and stability through the arm, okay? So we're going from here, lifting up and down and lifting up and down. Good. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. I think it's one more. Lift and lower. Okay, I'm just going to move over slightly so I've got room. So we're going to lift. We're going to take that leg down. That leg is the front leg. The other leg goes behind it. And then you go over and push away. Lift those hips to the ceiling. Then you're going to come back and lower down. So we're going to inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale back. And exhale. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale back. And lower down. And last one. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. And lower down. Well done. Onto your front. Okay, so our core is also all our back muscles. So let's come down. Let's have the elbows bent, feet apart. and just tuck your chin, so nice and long through the back of the neck there. Okay, and widen your hands slightly. From here, you're going to breathe in and start to lift the head and the chest away from the floor, keeping the bottom of your rib cage on the floor. So you're trying to get as much curling back through that upper spine as you can without those ribs lifting yet. So we're not going into the lower back to start with. Once you've got as far as you can go, then we're going to press into those triceps and we're going to come up. Take a breath in and then breathing out, lowering down. So triceps first, once you get to your elbows, and then come all the way down. So inhale, think of really lengthening and curling back with that upper spine. Then press into the hands. Coming up, you're not letting go of those tummy muscles. Yes, you want your hip bones off the floor. And then lowering down. Good. And one more. That's it. Elbows. And lowering down. Now, just move your left hand and place it on the mat, just in front of your eyes. Bend your right leg and reach around and take hold of that right foot. Now think of the movement you just did, but we're doing it in a slightly different position. So you're going to inhale, coming up. Exhale, press into the hand and swivel that hand as you lift up. And at the same time, you're trying to pull upwards, lifting that knee off the floor, getting that really strong extension, but stretch of the front of the thighs and the hips. And then you're going to lower all the way back down. Again, so breathing in, think of toes lifting to the ceiling, and at the same time pushing through the hand, letting it turn and push you up. It's a very strong move, but it's a nice one. And coming down. Last time. So lifting, think toes to the ceiling, find the stretch in the thigh, find that back extension, lifting up. Well done. Coming back down, release the foot, just swap the hands over. So hand is around the left foot now. Same principle, so we're going to start to lift the toes up to the ceiling, find the stretch in the thigh. Now we're going to lift our upper body, and then we're going to push into that hand and lift up. So for example, it's like me, my knee's still on the mat, but I'm getting that stretch. Yeah? And coming back down. Each side is different. And then we're going to lift up. Inhale, reach, 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 reach. Find that stretch in the body. And down. Don't let go of those core muscles because they're here to support your lower back. Last time. Inhale. Good. And exhale. Coming down. Release that foot. Hands under your shoulders. Push yourself up. And then just sit back for a moment. Okay, but not all the way back. Don't let the tummy collapse. All right, this is not a child's pose. This is still active. So think about tucking under here and pulling in here. All right, so you're doing a little tuck under, little pelvic curl. Stretching the back and back out. Little tuck under. And back out. And last one, little tuck under. And back out. Good. Now we're going to walk forward to the front of the mat. Come and sit on your bottom. Okay, and we're going to try our little rollovers. I'm going to do a nice little sequence here. Okay, so you're going to start with your hands out. We're going to exhale, tucking under, coming back. Now, as your ribs get to the floor, I want you to try and lift your feet. Press your hands down, bring your legs over, press and roll overhead. Keeping pulling in here. Okay. You're going to flex the feet, separate the feet no wider than your shoulders, and try lower for a stretch of your hamstrings. And then slowly, you're going to come back down, and as your bottom comes down, you're going to lift your head. You're going to keep your hands on the floor, but try and bring yourself up. Point the toes. All right, so we're in like a teaser position. Then as you lower the feet, you're going to lift your arms, come back to sitting. All right, so exhale, tucking under. Bring the hands down, roll over. Flex the feet, separate the feet, lower the feet down to the floor. Find that beautiful stretch through the back of the body. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Use your arms to help you bring the body down. Once your bottom's down, you're going to lift your head. You're going to use your hands to help you come up. Point the toes, and as you lower the legs, lift your arms. Come up to sitting. One more. Exhale, coming back. Hands down. Roll over. Flex the feet. Separate the feet. Lower them down to the floor. And then you're going to exhale, coming back down. Lifting the head. Bring yourself up. Point the toes. And then lower the legs as you lift the arms. Coming up to sitting, going forward, stretching over your legs there. Well done. Coming all the way up. And to finish, let's have our legs out in front of us. Let's take the hands back, fingertips pointing outwards, but not back, so pointing out to the side. Shoulders drawing back, abdominals pulling in towards the spine. So find that position in your body, organize your body so you know your core is engaged. And then exhale, press into the heels, the hands, and lift yourself up. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale, lift yourself up. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And one more, exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Well done. Bend your knees and then press yourself forward. So we're in our crouching position here. Just separate your feet a little bit. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to straighten those legs. We're just going to let the head hang down for a moment. All the hard work is done. You've done very well. All right, so just hold it here. Let the shoulders relax. Let the neck relax. Good. I want you to soften the knees. So gently bend the knees now. Pull your abdominals in. Reach your arms out into that flat back position. Draw your shoulders down. Good. So pull your belly button to your spine. Now tuck under with that pelvis. Pulling, 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 pulling in. Let the head come down, the arms come down, and unroll the spine all the way up to standing. Draw your shoulders back. Let's take a breath in together. Breathe out and reach out to the side. Inhale up. Exhale out. And last one. Inhale up. And exhale out to the side. And thank you so much for joining me today. Well done. That was a tough class, but I really hope you started to understand your body even better with all that core stability and engagement work. So don't forget, before you go, please do press the like button. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. About 60% of my viewers currently watch but are not subscribed. So if that's one of you, please do join us, because it really does help me grow the channel. The more subscribers I get, the more I can do for you. All right, so thank you very much for watching. If you were here with me live and you have any questions, please do pop them on the chat and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you're watching on demand, don't forget, we do always have a live chat after class where you can ask me tips. I give you any information I can on how you can enhance your Pilates practice. So maybe stick around and listen if you've got the time. All right, but it's lovely to have you here. Do come and see me again soon. Take care and bye for now. Well done, everyone. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that today. Was it a tough class? I need to know. Love to get your feedback. So if you're here with me live, I know there's about 70 of you here at the moment. Do let me know level-wise how that was for you. I'm just going to have a quick sip of water. That's better. Okay, so going on to the chat, how was it for you? Do let me know. I just want to say hello to Yvonne Thorpe. Good morning, Yvonne. First on the chat today. Well done. And thank you very much indeed for your donation. Lovely to have you here. Hello and good morning to Angie Sharp. Hi, Angie. Nice to see you this morning. And a lovely message. Hello, beautiful peeps. And the same to you, Angie. Hello to Susan Eisenbach. Good morning, Susan. Thank you so much for your donation today. Much appreciated. Good morning to Marion Wilk. Hello, Marion. Lovely to see you. Marion's father, it's his birthday today. So happy birthday to Marion's father. He is going to be 91 and apparently he's still running around and exercising. How wonderful, Marion. Do give him my best wishes for a very happy birthday. Lovely to see. And hello to Martine de Kerpel. Good morning, Martine in Belgium. Lovely to see you. Hello to Robin in Zurich. Hi, Robin. Nice to have you here this morning. Excuse me. Hello to Linda Verney Thompson, who's in the Cotswolds today. Hello, Linda. Lovely to have you here. Nice to have the workout and nice to have you working out with me from the Cotswolds. Hello to Victory Financial Fitness. Hello to you, and it's Jocelyn over in Texas. Hello, Jocelyn. Golly, Jocelyn, you're up very early. I'm very impressed. Well done. I hope you enjoyed our session today. Robin Newcomb said, another tough one. Yes, but a great challenge. The rollover is still my nemesis. It is the rollover, isn't it? I think I've been doing those exercises so long that I can take it for granted. So that's why I try to break it down a little for you today and kind of build up to it. But I noticed, I was really interested to see, I noticed that because I called this a core workout, I think I got a lot less viewers today because I think people are intimidated by core. And I think it's because core has, there's a sort of an awareness, I think, that when you say core, it means you're going to be doing some horrible six-pack workout. And of course, that's not what the core is. The core is not just the muscles on the top. Your six-pack muscles are not that important, really. They're an aesthetic, but you know, the most important muscles for your body are the deep core muscles, and that is the front, the side, the back of the body, basically everything between your ribs and your pelvic floor muscle, yeah, on the front, and then your glutes on the back up to the bottom of your skull. So in Pilates, that is what we designate as the core. Those are all the muscles that hold your organs together. They're there around your vital organs. They're the muscles, they're postural muscles. They're the muscles that hold you upright, enable you to walk, to stand up straight, to walk around. So that's what the core is. And I think there's such a misrepresentation in terms of what a core workout is. It's a challenge for me because as a Pilates teacher, I know what I mean, but getting that across sometimes when you're dealing with kind of an assumption of what it is sort of publicly can be a little bit tricky. But I hope that you've enjoyed it and you've really learned something today about your body. It was challenging, I can see, but sounds like you all enjoyed it, those of you that were here. Sandy McClure, I've just liked your donation. Thank you so much, Sandy, for your donation today. And Sandy says, tough today, still can't bend far enough in the right places. Hips and knees find it difficult. That's fine, Sandy. Working on your flexibility might be more important for you at the moment. So perhaps I will definitely going to do this. I'm going to add some stretches. I'm going to add some stretch videos to this week's playlist. Just for you, Sandy, okay, and everyone else, because what happens is if you're really, really tight in your hip muscles, and that can be for lots of reasons. It can be from overworking them. For example, someone who cycles and does nothing else will be tight in their hips because they're overworking the same muscle over and over again. Very important to stretch it out. But equally, if you're sitting in this position all day long on a computer, often this position, you are going to get very, very tight in your hips and also your shoulders. And of course, what you need to be able to do some of the exercises we did today is flexibility as well as strength. And those are the two key components really. Well, let's say three, because we always have the core in Pilates, but those are the mix of things we do. So we always do strength work and we always do flexibility, and we're constantly trying to balance between the two, because there's no point in being strong if you don't have flexibility, and there's no point in being really flexible if you have no strength. You need those two things combined. And what's the best way to do that? To work on your core engagement, number one, and then work through all the joints of the body. So Sandy, I'm going to put some stretches in the playlist this week for you. While we're on that note, everyone, there will be a new playlist out on Sunday. Okay, that will be 5 videos for you to do, suggested videos for you to do next week. And on top of that, if you want to top up your workouts to 7, one every day in the week, there'll be a video out on Monday and a video out next Friday. I won't be live next Friday. There will be a workout at 10 o'clock, but I'm just going to take a little rest next week because I've had a very, very busy time lately and my body and my brain need a little bit of a rest. All right, but don't worry, there will be a video for you. So there's a new video out on Monday. That's already posted. You'll see that one. And there's also going to be a new video out next Friday. So keep an eye out for those. If you want to keep up to date with what's going on with me, I also do personal posts on my Ko-fi page. That's my creator page. That's where you can go and personally support me. So that's nothing to do with YouTube. It's a separate space that I have where I post information, I post discounts for things, all kinds of stuff. And it relates, of course, to YouTube, but it's separate from YouTube. So it's a great place if you want to support what I do, which is really, really important. I do need your support to keep this channel going, especially now because YouTube have changed the rules lately, which means everyone that I know of, our incomes are going down, which is tough because we're still working very, very hard. I mean, I do work 6 days a week. I work on Saturdays as well, just to do what you see is here already. So if you are able to support me, if you're able to set up a monthly subscription, doesn't matter what the amount is, it can be £5, $5, $20, $30, some people pay me $60, whatever you can, it all goes back into creating these sessions for you. And this is all I do now. So all my work 6 days a week goes into producing, creating these videos for you to have. And of course they are free. I keep them free on YouTube, but I ask that if you can donate and you can support me, it would really make a difference. So do have a think about that. And if you can't, then why not share my channel with someone? Why not try and get some of your friends to subscribe, because that helps me as well, all right? Anyway, I digress. Let's go back to the chats. So Martine de Kerpel says, indeed tough, but could do one roll down with the legs straight, but returning worked not so much. Well, that's really good. That's progress, isn't it, Martine? That's really, really important to note. Before the rollover, we did something that I felt in my hip. Could do it, however, rolling up has to improve. Just take your time, Martine. So today we did a lot, particularly the beginning of class. I was trying to set you all up for the movement pattern you needed to do all the exercises when we were on the mat. So when we were doing our warm-up, very beginning of class here, where we were going from a flat back to pulling in, tucking under, that movement, that engagement, that is the setup for all the work we did on the floor. The rollovers, the roll-ups, all that work, it's the same choreography in your body, if you like. So that's why I started the class that way. So it's kind of get your muscle memory to kick in. So again, Martine, maybe want to come back to today and work on, you know, it's a really, really good class for learning those exercises, the rolling exercises especially. They really need that movement in the back. Now, sometimes that lack of movement can be lack of core strength, but it can sometimes also be, and very common, is a stiff lower back. All right, so again, that's where the flexibility work will really help you. Carol Neath, hello Carol, lovely to see you here. Carol says, core Rachel, that was a tough one today, but so good. I really enjoyed the session and I feel great. Yay! So glad to hear that, Carol. And you should feel great. It was a tough session and you did it. So well done to you, Carol, and well done to everyone who was here today. You took on the challenge and you did it. So you should be very proud of yourselves. Well done. Angie Sharp says, that was very flowing, loved it. I like the challenges. Yay! I'm really glad to hear that, Angie. Thank you so much indeed. Leslie Beckwith, hello Leslie. Oh, bless you, Leslie. Leslie says, I love you, Rachel. Oh, I love you too. Thank you very much indeed. Martine de Kerpel says, the deep core muscles do strengthen your pelvic floor muscles. That is why I do Pilates. You're quite right. And if you look at my book, Martine, I'm pretty sure you have my book, you'll see in there that I talk about the pelvic floor and how the pelvic floor muscle I consider part of the core, because if you think about it, your pelvic floor muscle is the last muscle of the body down here, yeah? It's the muscle that keeps everything in. So very, very, very important. Now, we were talking a lot about the core today, and while I remember, I just wanted to let Marion know, Marion Wilk, yes, I have finally filmed a video for diastasis. It's going to be a healing video, so anyone who's got diastasis recti, it often happens postpartum, but I do know, in fact, I have a friend's husband who has it. That video, I have filmed it, so we're editing that at the moment, and that will be coming out in the future. So just while it was on my brain, very, very important one to mention. So yes, Marion, I finally filmed that video for you. So Martine de Kerpel, thank you very much for your comments. Judith D, hello Judith, thank you so much for your donation today, Judith, much appreciated. And good morning to Helen Lees. Hello, Helen. How are you feeling? I hope you're well. Lovely to have you here. And Helen says, that was a toughie for me, but I kept going to the end. Hooray. Well done, Helen. Helen says, can't take full body weight on the sore right shoulder, but I loved stretching the thighs, holding the feet. Thanks, Rachel. You're very welcome. Yes, you know what, Helen, when I was doing that today, I realized I've really tightened up on my thigh muscles and the front. I think it was because on Monday, I did quite a tough Monday class as well this week. It was the bar class with the weights, and I can feel that my muscles are a little bit tight from that. So yeah, I'm glad we did those as well. Jocelyn says, enjoy your time away. Great day today. Thank you, Jocelyn. That's really kind of you. Good morning to Donna. So Donna says, good morning, a strong workout, roll-ups, a little off balance coming up, but I felt strong. Also, the quad stretch felt great toward the end, even though I felt collapsed in the shoulders. You know what, Donna? That is brilliant. So in terms of your roll-ups and your rolling, the balance can be off, because if you think about it, for women, our center of gravity is kind of down here in our abdomen. And the rolling, the reason that works your core is having to move through space and hold your body in that particular shape in all those areas. So it's very, very common and very normal, and I do it as well, that you can have moments where you're feeling off balance, you're trying to find your center of gravity, but that's exactly what the exercise is supposed to do, Donna. So that's a good thing, yeah? And it sounds like you really did find it, albeit challenging. You managed it, so well done. That means your body is really learning where it needs to be, how those muscles need to engage in order for you to do these movements. So that's wonderful stuff. And yes, another person who's a fan of that quad stretch at the end, I think we need to do more of those, don't we? So I'm going to make sure I add them into my next workout that I do with you guys. Donna says, awaiting a delivery, I've ordered your book. Yay! Thank you, Donna. Perfect poolside read for the holidays soon. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Well, good stuff, everybody. Look, it's been great to spend time with you today. Just a little reminder, next week there'll be a video out on Monday at 4 and another video out on Friday at 10. I won't be live because I'm having a little rest, but you will still have videos to watch, all right? And I'll be back live 2 weeks today. All right, it's been lovely to spend time with you. Don't forget, please do share my channel. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. I really, really appreciate it if you could share this with any friends, any family members, any community groups. Help me grow this channel. And I'll make sure I have a Ko-fi post out for you as well this weekend, as well as next week's playlist. All right, so keep an eye out for the new playlist, and until then, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.